Barcelona haven't had the best start of seasons, of course. Losing 1-0 to Atletico Bilbao at El Nuevo San Mamés is not good, and more particularly when that game sparks not only uncertainty upon the squad and the players, but also because it added Luis Suarez and Ousmane Dembele to a list of already injured players like Lionel Messi. Therefore, it is certain to say that Ernesto Valverde had to take a very big look at himself, at what he could do to bring this team up, and then he decided to go for La Masia, a decision that makes me very happy, and probably you too, going for the likes of Carles Perez and Ansu Fati. And therefore, in today's video, we're going to be focusing on that, but more particularly on the latter. We're going to be focusing on Ansu Fati and everything that you need to know about him, because it may seem that he's now going to become Barcelona's next superstar, but it wasn't always the case. What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están, boys? Here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And before the Ansu Fati hype train leaves the station, I thought I would make a video dedicated to him, just to get to know him, you know, because with players like, I don't know, perhaps Frankie de Jong, we might know his story because every single media outlet is covering him, but for someone like Ansu Fati, with just 16 years old, there's not too much coverage on a guy like him. So I thought I would go there, do the research, and see where he came from. So, well, his name is not actually Ansu Fati. He's just, Ansu is kind of like a nickname or a version of his shorter name, which is actually Ansu Fati, which is given by his mother and father when he was born in the capital of Guinea-Bissau of the same name, well, Bissau. But he immigrated to Portugal in search for a better future, where there he was kind of like looking for a job whilst also helping to set up some lower league teams, which is funnily enough very interesting to say the least. Upon there, he read about a story of a little town near Sevilla called Marinaleda, where he went there and got a job as a driver because he met the mayor. I do not know exactly how he met the mayor of that town, but I guess in a town very small, I have never been in a town like that, you get to know famous people apparently. So yeah, he got the job of a driver, and later on when he started progressing in his life, he managed to settle upon what you called a locality, a little, even a smaller town, which was called Herrera. Herrera was there where Ansu Fati and his brothers were born, and they got the very first state of football. First of all, in their local team, Herrera Club Deportivo de Fútbol, and then to Sevilla, of course, as the years progressed. And well, like I mentioned, funnily enough, yes, you heard it well, Ansu Fati is the second of three brothers that all play football. And one fun fact, Miguel, his younger brother, actually plays in one of the lower categories for Barcelona, the very same one where he plays alongside Thiago, the son of Lionel Messi. I thought that was a very nice fun fact, so I just thought I could slide it in there. And before moving on with this video, guys, I would just like to take 1 second of your time to talk about our friends at Golazo Jersey. If you're looking for cheap replicas, they got your back because the quality is very good, easy to wash, it's durable, the prices are great, and they offer free worldwide shipping, which is just one of the best things I can recommend about them. As someone of a third world country, if you don't know, I come from Peru, and it's not easy to get companies that really want to take that extra little bit of effort to deliver the product that you so desperately want to your doorstep, but they do, and they're all about the customers. Really is made by fans for the fans, so why not go there and check them out. But back to Ansu Fati. He joined Barcelona's famed La Masia Academy in 2012 from La Planilla, Sevilla's youth setup, as his brother Brahima, the oldest of the three, made a move the other way. Just this year, after progressing well through the ranks, Ansu Fati signed on the 24th of July his very first professional contract with Barcelona, agreeing for a deal that would keep him at the club until 2022. And well, as we know now, we gotta say that on the 25th of August, he made his first appearance for the very first team and for La Liga, debuting, coming in on as a late substitute for the goal scorer, also La Masia graduate, Carles Perez, in a 5-2 victory against Real Betis, aged only 16 with 304 days, which makes him the second youngest ever player to debut for the club, only 18 days later than Vicente Martinez back in 1941. And funnily enough, against Osasuna 6 days later, he scored his first ever professional goal, becoming Barcelona's senior team's youngest goal scorer ever and the third youngest scorer in the history of La Liga. Fast forwarding to yesterday, the 14th of September, Ansu Fati became the youngest player ever to score an assist in the same game with 16 years old, 318 days. Just for comparison, and I don't want you to kill me here, Messi took 13 games. 13 games to reach 2 goals and 1 assist. Ansu Fati only needed 3. And definitely that's all, nice and dandy, but if you didn't know, Ansu Fati was not always going to be a Barcelona player. While he was at Sevilla, his father Boris Fati revealed that Real Madrid offered them better conditions for his son and family. Copa Network then made an interview with the father to just uncover what really happened, and Barcelona's decisiveness to go there to the Fati household and convince them was actually what made them turn their heads. That same thing that happened with Frankie de Jong happened with Ansu Fati, and we didn't even realize. So Barcelona have been doing some dealings here and there, and it has worked out. So thankfully enough, now we can see him shine at Barcelona. And what can we do for him now? The best thing that the fans can do is just to lay low. It's just to lay low and let him progress. Let him progress, because the comparisons, even I made a few in my previous video, and I made one today for freak's sake. But we just gotta let him relax and enjoy his game, because he's gonna go at his own pace, and he's only 16 years old. If he's 20, 21, 22, then I'm gonna pressure him. But 16 years old, that's still, by the time he's gonna be probably being a starter for Barcelona, I'm gonna be like on my 2nd and 3rd job or something like that. I'm 19 years old, so by that time I'm gonna be like finishing university. So it's just crazy, how young this guy is. Sometimes we can forget how fast time flies, and this is a really big example of it, because we are seeing just a talent progressing, and it's such a breath of fresh air, and I really enjoy it. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video, by that matter, ironically enough, be sure to drop us a like and leave us a subscribe, and let us know in the comment box down below, what do you think of it? Did you learn anything new about Ansu Fati? Because I know that you are already reacting to him, so probably you know more about him than I do. So well, see you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.